Hey everybody, got everything synced up here. All right, just getting everything ready for you all to watch this lovely, exciting last show of the week. And you know, with the title that we put today, it's going to be interesting, probably cause some controversy. I don't see a problem with controversy, but hey, that's I like controversy. What can I say? That's just me. So just give a couple seconds for everybody to get notified and everything. Oh, what is this? Sunday marks annual topless day. Well, of course it does. Of course. That's what they do. That's what they do apparently nowadays. We're having annual topless day. I didn't know there was an annual topless day. I just assumed that it was okay to be topless certain days, but I live in South Florida, so that's just me. Hey, Yashika. Jacob Blackman, I know you are probably drawing, partially awake. Hey, Scott, what's going on? So with a topic like I put up today, I'm sure a lot of you will be like, ooh, 3PP need to team up and take over. What's that about, Porter? What's going on with that? Yeah, you know me. I got to cause some havoc. Calm down, Yashika. Calm down. It's not that kind of party. Take it easy. Take it easy. So let me tell you some fun stuff's going on. In case you're worried, we still are on like hurricane, thunderstorm watch. The weather here has not been, Jacob Blackman, you're horrible. The weather's still pretty horrible. We still don't know if we're going to have a hurricane or a tropical storm or it's going to be garbage and everyone's prematurely panicking. So I don't pay attention to that stuff. So I don't worry about the weather. So if there's a problem, I'll put something up and you'll see me blown away so you all can see me. So it'll be exciting and new. Well, not really new, but at least it'll be exciting. So there you go. What other fun things are happening? I've moved the mic. If you're watching on YouTube, I hate doing this. Watching on YouTube, really up there. I've moved the mic closer to me since Dale was kind enough to tell me, hey, man, you sound so muffled away until you bend over and they can hear you. And I'm like, oh, the mic is so far. Actually, I'm going to pick the mic up for a second to show you why it's really attached. See, the mic is this. Oh, that was a mess I just made. Congratulations. So the mic is right here next to my computer. So I'm going to move it back. Ooh. When it's done back to its regular spot, when this is all said and done, because I kind of like it like this. Like, get it close, boom, so you guys can hear. At least on that. The Facebook one, you're right in front of me right here, so you get my vocals right there. I'm wearing my Navy cap tonight because if you didn't know, I'd always wanted to go to the Navy. I guess okay. Since it's my birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to be 46. Here's a little piece of information about me. Maybe you didn't know. Back when I was 18. Back when I was 17, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I was going to go to college or do something else. So I signed for college and I got accepted to. I only applied to one place, and I got to the place, Morgan State University. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to go to the college or I want to go to the military. And I kept saying, I want to really go to the military. I had a plan. The plan was, it sounds funny, but it's true. I planned to go to the Navy, do a few years, leave the Navy, go work for the Secret Service, not in the fraud division, not in the bodyguard. I want to do the fraud division with the money. That excited me. And then from there, leave there and become a private investigator. Yes, it does sound crazy, but no, that was actually the original plan. It was well thought out. I had a good idea. I knew what I needed to do. I knew where I needed to get the information from. I knew what was going to be good for me. So bam, 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 everything works. That's it. So what happened was, if you know anything about me, as you can see, they took a look at my eyes, and they're all like, "Oh, he looks pretty good. He did good on an ASVAB. Oh, I can't wait to see this." So then they checked me out, and then they looked at my eyes, and after they looked at my eyes, the exact words they used were, "Oh, dude, you couldn't do anything for us." Like, oh my God, no, your eyes are horrible. You're horrible, man. These eyes are horrible. There's nothing we can do for this. Sorry. You are like 4F. So, myself and Steve Rogers have a lot in common. We both have been 4F for the military. So I feel kind of like awesome that I share that with Captain America. So there you go. Little fact about me. A lot of people didn't know that, but yes. So I've always been a fan of the Navy. I plan to go to the Navy. I know a lot of people in the Navy. It's just a weird thing. I know a lot of people in the Navy. So many people in the Navy. It's kind of ridiculous. So it's just one of those things. So I have a big love of the Navy. So even things I write and stuff, I usually include the Navy in there somehow or something Navy-like. So I like the Navy. What can I say? Oh, look, that sounds interesting, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. Okay. Apparently, I just saw on comic book CBR. What's CBR? CBR, Comic Book Review. The New Mutants has a lineup revealed, so they tell who's going to be in the movie. And this is according to Hollywood Reporter, so I take this all with grains of salt, whatever it means. So it looks like Native American Daniel Moonstar, Scott Skrull Wolfsbane, Brazilian Sunspot, Kentuckian Cannonball, Russian Teen Magic, and they're also going to do Warlock. Huh. How interesting. We're going to do Warlock, but we're not going to do Karma, huh? No Karma? Really? No Karma? Really? Original team member can't even get on? Whatever. I'm not going to get involved in that. That's not what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to just be talking about fun stuff. All right. So tonight, we're going to talk about third-party publishing. And really, the topic today kind of came up, midday when I was thinking about topics. Like, oh, what I want to talk about is Thursday. And then I came to something that you really don't see anymore. And it's kind of one of those things of like, hey, why don't we see this anymore? Back in the 3.0, 3.5 days, I knew several companies. I can only think of one off the top of my head, but I know several companies that teamed up and did projects together that were actually a smart business decision. I thought it was really, really cool. And then I, fast forward to now, you don't see it as much as you should. Because let's be honest, Pathfinder is the #2 seller of RPG materials in the industry. And I wondered, why don't third-party guys team up? I know I tried to do that with Crisis. I really tried to do a super duper over the top big one. And, for a lack of a better term, it was kind of like herding cats. It didn't come across the way it should have. I didn't execute it the way it should have. And there's a lot of mistakes I made on it. So I take full blame of that. That's me. That's me. But that being said, I always wondered, why didn't more people just naturally start teaming up and doing stuff? And I don't mean like, oh, I'm going to go to this guy, he's going to publish my product. I mean like, he makes a product, I make a product, they connect like this. Since I'm going to be doing my notes, I'm going to talk about Paradigm Concepts back in the day. And Green Ronin did a line of books called OGL Interlink. And it worked very well. I think it worked extremely well. They did, I think, I'll give us like 4 or 6 books. I can't remember if it was 4 or 6. But they did one with elves and orcs, and like Green Ronin took elves, and I think Paradigm took orcs, or vice versa, whatever. And they did one with giants and dwarves. And that's to kind of make these products. And what they made it even cooler with these products is the covers. Like one cover was looking this way, the other cover was looking this way. The people, so the elves on this side were looking this way, and the orcs were looking this way. So if you put the covers together, ta-da, you got a big widescreen cover between 2 books. It's a great way to do that, and it's cheap. And you get to probably pay the artist less because you're like, hey, I'm going to do one big piece this size. We're going to cut it in half and we'll split the cost. And this one will keep this one, and that one will keep that one. It's a cool little idea. It's not really, it's not really complex. It's not even difficult, I think most people would agree that's something easy to do. But, I don't really see a lot of that happening in the third-party guys for Pathfinder. And I can't really figure out why that is. Because there's tons of guys that should be teaming up. There's tons of guys that should be doing things that cross over. There's the material's there. I mean, let's be honest. The material's there. The quality's there. You can, think what 2 guys you'd want to see team up. I thought, personally, yes, Scott, it is third-party. It's Voltron Force, the first generation, not that third one with the cars with 15 things. I thought that was horrible. That was garbage. Just garbage. The original Lions only. That's where I count that. Lions only. So it just imagine I always thought that Right Publishing and Legendary Games would team up and do something. And there'd be a team book, and they'd do something, and they'd do something. And, Steve's passed away. But I always thought that would be in the back of my head, like that would happen. That was going to happen. Dreamsguard Press, I figured would team up with someone on something because, being the guys doing psionics, they have that whole niche. You think someone would be like, okay, I want to do this thing, and you do that thing, and we do this, we team up, and those things never really happened, which was kind of surprising to me that they never really happened at all. I thought for sure in this industry, in this time, with this so many options, people would team up and we do cool things, and we'd be like, yeah, look at all the cool things we've done, and aren't this cool? Just never happened. It never came to fruition, which kind of surprised me. So now I'm bringing it back and just thinking about, okay, let's take a step back. Everybody's doing their own campaign world, because that's really the big thing. Everybody wants to do a campaign world. I think the closest team up that I think anybody can come up with is gotta drink that water. Is the one we kind of did in Chronicles of the Gatekeeper. I mean, it's like a one little scene. We did a crossover to several different companies all at the same time. Hey Dale, what's going on? And the problem was it just never. Well, it was like one scene, and it was like we're going to do a whole big thing if it expanded, and it never really got around to it. And now I'm doing a collected version, but it's something we started, and we think it's very popular. I think people would be interested in it. I think it's actually better for you as a company long term. Now, I'm not going to lie. Here's some advantages, disadvantages with it. Advantage number one: if you're a strong company with a strong company, you two just become stronger. At the same time, you'll trade customers, which could be a good, bad thing. One person might have more customers than the other one. That happens sometimes. The weaker guy gets more new customers. You don't get as many new customers, but you still kind of raise, and everybody gets uplifted because rising tide lifts all boats, and this is one of those situations. Also, you can move yourself into a different ranking and high quality of what you do, because you both can team up on. All right, let's say it's a two-part adventure. Let's do this. We'll just do some quick math and toss some numbers out, and everyone just don't worry about math. I don't have a calculator out, which I'm getting out right now. Suppose you guys said, okay, we're going to do an adventure series. You want to team up, and we want to make it that we can both kind of split it. So we're going to have somebody write 40,000 words, and one company will take 20, another company will take 20. You lay it out, it'll be like 30 pages a piece. So it's like a 60 page-ish thing. So from there, you're like, okay, let me get my calculator out, because I have a feeling I'm going to be tapping some buttons in a second. So 40,000 words, and let's say we're going to pay 3 cents a word, just for quick sake. And then like another 2 cents for, actually, second, go back. Another 2 cents for editing. So it's like 5 cents a word just from that alone. That's going to run you $2,000. Okay, two companies together, you split it. Boom, it's $500 a piece. All right. I'm sorry, $500. Geez. It's $1,000 a piece. And that gives you the entire thing. You're all done. You've got two adventures, and one person can sell one person can sell the other. You can call it Alpha and Omega, or 1 and 2, or what, red and blue, whatever you want to call it, just to make the connection. Purple Duck has an open. Oh, okay. Dale McCoy just wrote this out. I didn't know this. Purple Duck has an open campaign setting, which I did not know. Important fact. So you team up like that, and it's like boom, and you pay for the art. So let's say, oh God, so 60 pages of art. This is the math. 60 pages of art. That's 15 pages. For it's $100 a page. That's another $1,500. So altogether at $3,500. So $3,500 split with two people, $1,750 a piece. Boom. You can get, a well put together adventure with good editing, good art. Well, it's really good art too. Let's get that kidney body. You can do really good art for less, $3,500. Let's say it says $1,800 a piece. Just to make it quick. So it's $3,600. Now some people are like, that's a lot of money. You can do it as a Kickstarter. You can do it straight as a Kickstarter. That's how you start out. You say, okay, we need $3,500 for the Kickstarter. We got to add another, let's say for miscellaneous stuff. Nah, we said 16. So let's go to 5,000. Boom. You say 5,000 is what we're looking. We get two companies team up. You get 5,000. Hey, Alan, what's going on? $5,000. Boom. You both put 2,500 or whatever it's going to be. What goes to one person's account. When it comes in, you split it evenly. So they got their money, you got your money, and you do what you're supposed to do. Or even do something crazy like we did, which is so crazy. You write it in advance. You write it spec. You don't get any money on it initially. You get it on spec, and then you say, hey, we're gonna do the Kickstarter. We're gonna push it. Once we reach this goal, everybody gets paid. And that's what we're going for. Anything above that, we had cool extras like maybe at like 6,000. You add more art, or like 7,000. You add like another 8-page thing that you're gonna add on a source book that one person gets, and then another 1,000 the other one gets, and this stuff. Look, it's Kickstarter. You figure it out. So that's that's an easy way to do that. You get companies, small companies. I mean, when I use the word small company, I mean small PP, small 3 PP guys who are like new. All right, so let me call some names out. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to RPG now. I know all the big names. Let's find some small guys. Let's go to the list of small guys that I think could do very well. Boom. Okay, rule set would be helpful. Pathfinder. Boom. All right, here's some list of the main guys. So it's got like Adventures a Week, Black Scroll Games. Ever heard of them? Don't know anything about them. I'll check them out right now. Ian Publishing, Fat Goblin, Frog God, Interjection, Kobold, Legendary, Me, Necromancers of the North, Purple Duck, Raging Swan, Wright Publishing, and Rogue Genius. All right. So here's a new company. Oh, I saw their stuff today. There's a new company. I guess they're doing models. This is really more models. Yeah. Okay. Something that always upsets me to my core when you put yourself down as, yes, we're doing stuff for Pathfinder. Really, it's just stuff for miniatures. It's not really Pathfinder. So you're kind of faking the funk, as they would say, which I don't appreciate. But I digress. So you can look at the major guys like that and look through and find stuff. Or you can find guys who are putting out stuff. All right, let's see. Rats in the Street. That's one. Let's see. DW. Good Lord. I guess a lot of people have been working. Oh, somebody quoted me on something. No. There's a lot of just general stuff. Not people I know. It's tough to find just like new guys I've never seen before who are totally new. All right, so this guy's who did Ember Design Studios. Why does that name ring a bell? I don't know why. That's wind. Ember Design Studios is a new company. I'll put their link up here in the notes we're going to put. Boom. And it's Fat Goblin. Can't use that. See? Trying to find new guys to team up with. I want Fat Goblin, someone I actually know. And here's somebody I know. First One's Entertainment. I would not say they're small, but I know them because JP, that's his company. So we're putting it on real quick. JP, First Ones. Put this in the notes, of course. It's got to be a faster way to do this. Flaming Crab. See, Scott, if I looked up, I would have looked up 10 seconds ago, but you can put Flaming Crab on there. All right. So, look, there's two companies right there. One I know about, one I know nothing about. Boom. But the guys who did Ember Design, why does his name ring a bell? I don't know why. It's for some reason it's sticking in my head. They've done 2 adventures. Okay, 2. That's right. Now I remember. They did a Kickstarter. That's why I remember them. See, their line is City of Brass, and they put something out. Boom, they put out 2 adventures, so they're already ahead of the game compared to most people. Very important. People don't understand that. Kobold, okay, Kobold and Storm burning the studios. Yeah, Storm Bunny would do pretty well. Yeah, I guess Kobold and Storm Bunny would do pretty well. You just gotta find the time. So. I just picked this one out at random. Here's some guys. They could find a way to do an adventure together. And maybe these guys, maybe that's too big. Maybe they start with like some simple source books. Maybe they do. Here's the cheapest, easiest way to do stuff, and it's a great idea, and it's a great lazy idea, and you'll be like, oh, that's brilliant. If you've got a campaign setting and someone else has got a campaign setting, you do races. You just introduce races to people. You go, okay, I got a race. Okay, I got a race. This is what I've written about our race. Well, this is what I've written our race. You compare like what you've written and see how they might mesh together to be like either opposition or fit. And then you release them under like, whatever, like I said, the OGL interlink banner they had. You make up some connection for it, something that people can get used to and something they can connect to. That's what you do. You connect them to that. It's like, look, 2 cool races that belong together that are all awesome. Ta-da! Have you seen this product together? And then maybe you bundle it and sell it together. So each guy, it doesn't matter who has it, each guy still gets a percentage of it. So, ta-da! You split the money, you get the same stuff. And I'm thinking for RPG now. I'm not saying everybody else can do this on the website, but it's possible. Just talk to people. I mean, there's tons of companies. You tell them what you want to do, how you want to split the money. They might be able to find a way to work out. It's look, this ain't rocket science, man. We're not putting people on the moon. This is just cool ideas that we can develop quickly. Cobalt Press and Storm Bunny. I think that'd be kind of cool. Once again, that's a kind of cool combination. You find people who would work well together. The problem is always the same thing. How to get people to work together. You gotta get somebody to run it and have somebody focus on it. Now, with me saying that, We're doing our aka infamous Indigo Donkey, aka Infinite Dungeon. I've got Jeff Lee, Michael McCarthy, and Rich Redmond running that. And eventually we're going to do some stuff where we connect with other third-party guys. Like there'll be some levels, there'll be, this level is built by this third-party company, and it's for their campaign setting, and you get a good taste of their setting in this whole little level. I think that's just a simple, easy, brilliant idea that gets people on to try it out. If they like the level, maybe they'll try more. Maybe they'll try the person's product. And that's kind of the whole thing. James Lewis, hey James, said Storm Bunny and TPK, Total Party Kill Games, or even Jason, Sonia, and Clinton Boomer. Oh yeah, they're already doing something. I thought Jason and Clinton are doing something together. I think. I gotta remember. See, Clinton is the infamous wild card. Clinton, like Owen, is the wild card in this industry because Clinton writes, so much stuff for free. His Marvel Pathfinder thing he did was, it's just, oh my god, I love reading it. It's so awesome. And there's ideas you can steal. I'm not going to lie. Those ideas you can steal and put in your game. I think there can be a way to actually even incorporate it into a regular actual product. But I mean, there's some great ideas. I mean, but once again, Clinton is that kind of guy. I mean, I think Clinton really understands the system really well and thinks of ways constantly to, just, break the system in the coolest way. And, I think it's brilliant. That's just me. I've always said it from day one. And, it's like, and it's what makes it even more awesome is that he gives the stuff away for free. And that makes me want to punch him right in the mouth when he does, because it makes me want to punch him in the mouth because it's too awesome. It's very upsetting. I mean, Clinton is very upsetting like that. I mean, damn you. See, now I put his name in the thing. Damn you, Clinton Boomer. I'm going to find you in the street and punch you in the mouth. I wish you'd stop being so good. I wish I could quit you, Clinton. I wish I could quit you. That's how it is, And it's like you got Owen the same way. Another guy I want to punch in the mouth because it's like, Owen, really? You work full time for one company, you got your own company, and then you got another company. It's like, really, Owen? You don't have to show off, I've known Owen for a long time, and I know that guy's good, and he has the audacity to show off his awesomeness. Like, I'm just fooling around here. I just thought of a cool idea. I want to just add some more stuff. Like, you've got any more free time? I mean, Jesus, Owen. There are poor, starving freelancers who are looking for work. I'm just saying, looking for work. How about tossing some people some bounds? That's all I'm saying. Jim Boone, they will be part of that. Spoiler, nothing. Like I said, I know that Jason and them are doing some kind of Owen has no free time. Jacob, Owen has free time. He's got it in a pocket little universe. He's going inside and stealing time from. We all know that. Don't kid anybody. We're gamers. We know this. Trying to say like he ain't got time. He got time. He just pockets it in that pocket universe. That's how he does it, all these jobs. Yeah, I also think that Owen and Boomer together could make some really cool ideas. I think the art was the only thing that would be lacking. But you got to find a great artist to go with those kind of ideas. I mean, Scott, those are some great ideas. We're talking like, gas-filled room and like flare gun. This is only going to turn out crazy. So it's like like I said, I'd love to see them do something, but I know once again they're busy, both of them, to craziness. But I would pay for it. But I'm just that kind of guy. See, now I gotta write Owen's name again. Owen, I'm really getting tired of writing your name on my stuff. I talk about you all the time. It's like we're in this really weird, relationship, but only I know about it, and it's all in my head. So it tells you how crazy it really is. That's what makes it awesome. Almost psycho, probably. There you go. All right. The water is so cold tonight. So good. So good. So yeah, so all these third-party guys watching this and coming up with ideas, or I want to do a new thing. Stop that crap. Go call some third-party guy that you don't know or knows, or you do know, but try somebody you don't know. You can always do stuff with people you know, but that's always good. But try some strangers too. Broaden your friends. Get a bigger circle of friends. That's what my mom always says. So go talk to them. Figure out ways that you can team up and do some badass stuff. There's some badass ideas out there. Let's just call it truthful. We've all got some crazy ideas. I mean, jeez, good Lord. I still have an idea about doing King Arthur for fantasy that I'm never going to finish that. Never. It's in my head, but I'm never going to finish it. It is never coming out. Or it might become an adventure some way as a level in something, but it'll never be a full campaign. that's something else. I've written a lot of full campaigns, and I use the word written like I did something, but I did a couple things. Obsidian Apocalypse, Neo Exodus, and I did Haven. And if you include Sanctuary, when I was working on that, I mean, I've done enough. I've done enough campaign worlds. I don't know if I'm going to do any more campaign worlds, even with Starfinder coming out. I might just stick to stuff. It's a choice. It might be a logical choice for me because it's like I can't support all of them. Look. I have only so many hours in a day. I want to focus on stuff, and I want to focus on stuff that excites me. And I want to do something cool and then go on to other cool things. I don't want to be stuck doing one cool thing for the rest of my life when there's so many cool things for us to do. I mean, good Lord. I got comics over the floor. Look. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you haven't read 100 Bullets, I got to put it in. You should read 100 Bullets. 100 Bullets is my favorite comic book of all time. This is the limited series of Dash Right. You should read 100 Bullets. One day, somebody at freaking HBO is going to catch a brain cell and figure out that's the most awesome comic book ever written and put it on HBO. Because man, oh man, oh man, that would be awesome. Good Lord, it would be at the same level if done right as The Wire. And I'm serious when I use the word The Wire, so you don't have to guess how serious I am about this, man. Because that would be awesome. I would pay real money to see that. Oh, that'd be so great. See what happens when you think of cool ideas and stuff. You get to wrong place. You get to get excited and show stuff off. Damn you people. Damn you. That's what happens. Oh, all right. What time is it? Oh, I got 3 more minutes. See this. I'm enjoying this newer format of 30 minutes instead of me rambling for like 2 hours like I've been drinking. So I think, at least to me, it feels better. So that's how I feel. Hey, Mr. Abel. I see you're a little late. You missed all the excitement. We were giving away free cake for my birthday. You missed out. See what happens when you come early? You get free cake. Okay, maybe it wasn't free cake. I thought they're already making 100 bullets. That 100 bullets thing has been a rumor for the last like 4 years. I don't believe anything until someone actually comes out with it. I don't believe it. They're always saying, "Oh, we're gonna be doing it." They ain't doing it until I see some people. Until I see Mr. Grave picked by an actor, then I'll believe it. Until then, Troy, don't believe those people just lying to us, just teasing us. That'd be the equivalent of somebody telling me, or even better, Firefly's coming back. That's all they're doing, man. They're just hurting us, just hurting you, and you're like, oh, I wish. So there you go. Yeah. So teaming up, you must team up. Why aren't you teaming up? Why have you not found someone to team up with? I know you people know somebody. I know you have friends. Hey, James, I know you have friends. Why don't you invite them over to have some fun? Because we could all have fun doing cool stuff. Because we all have cool ideas, and we can find ways to tie them together. I think that's I think once again, we spend way, way, way too much free time alone by ourselves in our own heads and online. We don't get out and talk and interact as much. And Owen was right about this. We need to go out. We need to talk to each other more. We need to promote each other more. We got to tell each other that we're doing a good job, because everybody and their mother is telling us, oh, don't do that. You guys stink. No, we got to be positive about ourselves, because we are making things. And we are being creative. And if we're doing all that, it's difficult, just to be on ourselves, always pushing us up the hill, saying how awesome we are. It's good for other people to tell us that. And that's helpful for us in the long run. So that's just a little motivation today that I think was good for everybody. Who doesn't like nice people talking about and say they're great? I do. I like when people say I'm wrong. That's even better. We can have a discussion about that. Make it all even more interesting. Awesome stuff. So yeah, it's lots of fun stuff going on. Okay, with a minute left. All right. So next week, I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but it'll be something innovative on Monday. I don't know what kind of controversy I'm going to cause, but I will cause some kind of controversy. It'll be something interesting. This weekend, my plans, if you're kind of curious, for my birthday, I don't know what I'm doing. Tomorrow's my birthday. I just know I'm off work, so I'm going to do as little as possible. I might go to the beach unless there'll be a hurricane on the beach, so then I will not be going to the beach. I got to see. It's I don't know what's going on. I know I'm having fun. That's all I know. That's important. James wrote this. Smaller favorite part. What are your thoughts on those who, from a business perspective, feel they'd be splitting revenue with somebody else? Of course you're going to be splitting revenue with other people. Geez, that's the problem, man. Look, people worried about, oh, I got a good revenue. I don't get all that money. Shut up. What's, in the words of Mark Cuban, what sounds better to you? 100% of a grape or 10% of a watermelon. You know, that's it. That's how simple it is. It's that simple. Too many people get stuck in the whole thing of, oh, I think it should be this. Dude, hustle. Good Lord, man. Just hustle. Just put your nose to the grindstone and hustle. It is nothing wrong with putting a whole hustle together and just going out working hard. People are gonna respect you because you work hard. Money's money. You got that right, Scott. Money's money. Do you think they make enough money, additional sales to make it up? James, you know how they make it? Look, you make additional sales by busting your ass. You get out there, you talk to everybody, you tell them what you're doing, you tell them how awesome it is. Look, let me just put it bluntly, and I gotta add this to this thing. Y'all, I'm trying to get off here. Y'all asking the tough questions now. Jesus. Look, I still don't know, and I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. I still don't know how the 7C Kickstarter made all that money. Let's just call it like it is. 7C was not that popular of a game. It wasn't. It's no Legend of the Five Rings. It was not that popular. It was popular, but not like $1 million popular. Let's not kid anybody. I don't know exactly how it happened. I don't even understand. It did so well. I fundamentally in my brain, it doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense, but it did. So there's money out there. There's money out there. You know, you may not get all of it. You may not get $1.3 million of it, but if you hustle, you're gonna get some money because people recognize hustle and they go, "Hey, this guy's hustling." That's why so many companies, you get these game companies that come up with products and then they disappear because they run out of money or they don't plan well. Dude, you don't have to go super duper crazy. Put out small products, make a little bit of money coming in, keep some steady money coming in, and then you continue. I've talked about how to do this. I've talked on several videos. You can find it all on YouTube that talk about how you can be successful. Hell, man, Legendary Games is following that mentality perfectly. They've been doing that for years. Good Lord. Rogue Genius, then Super Genius did the exact same thing. I've told everybody this is the plan. You want to hear it? It's real simple, third party guys. Make small products, release them every week or every other week, and get people seeing it. Make sure they're small. Make sure they're less than like $2, and you keep doing that over and over and over and over. And then you'll get to a point where you have enough products that you can collect to put in print. But at the same time, keep releasing. So you get the momentum, and it builds up from there. It ain't rocket science. I mean, I ain't doing no rocket science. This ain't goddamn rocket science. Yes, I am Tyrion. I'm a little taller than him, but I do have the same mentality. I know things, and I drink and I hustle. That's all I freaking know. I drink, but I've got the bottle right here. So it's it ain't rocket science, but it is work. You gotta freaking work. You gotta work. I'll tell you this much. Now then I'm getting out of here. You don't have to generate enemies either. You can also be a nice guy. There's tons of guys that do this thing much nicer than me that I wish I could be that nice, but I'm fundamentally not built that way. I'm in competition. Don't get it wrong. I'm in competition with everybody. Everybody's a third party guy. I'm in competition with you. We may not be in real competition, but in my head, we're in competition. I want to find ways to out hustle you. I want to be the guy that when people talk about, it's like, whoo, holy cow, that Porter guy, man, he's going all in. That's how I want you to think about me. Not negatively, but it's like, look, he wants to go out there every day and kick ass, and that's impressive. And I want to be like him. So that's why, I feel like you might have some, Michael. You might. People up here have some relevancy. Jesus. Get the hustle together. Hustle harder. Why aren't you hustling harder? Why aren't you hustling right now? I'm working on this. I'm doing this video. I'm shooting this YouTube. I've got this microphone. Boom. What's your next hustle? What's your big hustle move? Maybe I'll talk about, okay, here's an idea I'm going to kick around. I'm going to let you all think about over the weekend so you can come back on Monday and hear me talk about it. And I just got to remember. This will force me to remember. I thought about figuring out how to do card games. Because, look, I've done tabletop for, nearly 20 years. I think card games are going to be the way of the future. I think mini games and Pathfinder could be a great way to do stuff as a first starter to do it. How am I going to do it? I don't know. But I'm going to fix some ideas. Because Pathfinder did some cards that worked out for them initially. And boom, it worked out for them. Like, do I even have anything Pathfinder close by? No cards? I just got a mess desk. That's what I got. A bunch of crap on my desk. Let's figure this thing out. So think about that. Think about how you can put card games together to make some awesome mini game that Pathfinder. Here, I'll tell you the one that I've been talking about for years. I don't even know if I'm going to do it, so anybody can steal this. So this one's a free, up in the air, stealable, free idea. Lock picks. Lock picking in the game is either you do it, you don't. You can do it with cards, and you can do it with cards and add in your skill bonuses with it. And you get so many cards and play it out like that. The idea, when I stole it from, at least in my head, was from Splinter Cell. Boom, boom. Pick locking, pick lock. Oh, I didn't pick it. Da, da, da. You can do a cool mini game of that. There's a thought. You can have that one. That's free. That's a free one. All right. I gotta go do some stuff. It's my birthday. All right, everybody. I got some work to do, which really means I'm gonna sit down and watch some TV because, like I told you, I'm off tomorrow. And I gotta call some people. These people all want to call Porter and see what's going on. But there you go. Mike, you are not hustling hard enough. You are not hustling hard enough. Don't ever think you're hustling hard enough. When you think you're hustling hard enough, that's when the guys come and get you. Don't forget that. Step your game up every day. All right. Whew, I'm tired. No sleep. Of course you shouldn't be sleeping. Sleeping is for people who are weak. You're sleeping, you're dead. I just gonna look. I don't want to put it on here, but I'm gonna have to. Is you guys just gonna force me. I'm gonna give you the speech again. The speech from Glenn Ross. And the people who've seen it know what I'm talking about. It. I don't have to tell you what's going on, but once you watch this speech, you should understand what hustling is about. If you can't hustle after the speech, I can't tell you anything. I can't help you. I just can't help you. That's it. All right, everybody. As always, look here. It's we are 16 is last check for YouTube. 16 people away from hitting 200 on YouTube. Now, that may not seem like a lot of people to somebody, but that's a lot of people to me. I'm thankful for everybody who signs up on it. It's very important. Like I tell everybody, every time we do this, it's very important. Take a second out, go to YouTube. The links will be in the description here. You can just go. It takes 2 seconds. Go to YouTube, sign up subscriptions. It's very, very important for us. It helps get us focused. It helps get us great Google Analytics. We need this. You don't understand. It's very, very important. So do us a favor, sign up, help us out with that. Yeah, and to everybody, thank you for all the birthday wishes. I can tell you right now, my father came through with the best kind of wish, give me the best kind of thing I love for my birthday. Bam, cash money, my favorite. $20 or not, I'm gonna be spending on something frivolous and fun with it. So I think I'll be going to my local game store or comic book store, and I'll be buying either a trade paperback or some gaming stuff. I don't know, but I like cash money. Plus, I've got my own little gift coming to me tomorrow. I bought a new book, and God knows I don't have enough books to read. This is another business book, but that is what it is. All right, I'm getting out of here. Brandon, see, Brandon, you came all late. You gotta come early. Brandon, we are on at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, we're just leaving. See, everybody's coming on. They put this up now. Everyone's coming. I gotta go. All right, I gotta go. You all have a lovely weekend. If you're in Florida, stay dry. If you're in the Panhandle, if you're even in down in the Gulf of Mexico somewhere, stay dry. I hope it doesn't rain too much. I'll be doing updates, of course. So I don't think anything bad will happen, but hey, I'm hoping for the best. You never know. Storms are weird like that. All right, everybody. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you later.